4 ball went right in. The 1 ball.
Rail. Okay, where's the 2?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, it stopped funny. Stopped on the 50-yard line. I don't know. He may be able to go forward and catch the point, maybe with a little reverse English, but he's not sitting in a Mickey Mouse layout here. But like I said, I think if he goes forward with a little reverse, center reverse, he can catch that point and hold it up. That's what he's going to do. I don't think he can draw it past the side. He's got to roll forward with a lot of reverse. And that's what he did, and he caught the point.
What a shot. That was, on the scale of difficulty, that was a 9 on a scale of 10. That's a stroke that you do not see many of the other top players employ. I can't think of any.
Yeah, I saw it coming.
You called it.
Yeah.
I'm saying how many of them can execute it.
Yeah. Seeing it and doing it is a little, and especially with accuracy. See all the English he had on that ball? That was so that when he hit that point, it grabbed to the right, not the left into the pocket.
No problem. Perfect position.
Yeah, it looks like, I'll tell you what, Jimmy Wetch might not want to shoot anymore. He's pulling from the run 7 and out, I believe.
I don't think he feels that.
Nah, I'm just like to make a little joke about it. The guy's suffering, so I'll make a little humor.
I don't think he's even suffering. I think he's kind of amused at
it's painless.
The quality of the play. Yeah. Even the best players are still pool fans at heart, and when they see someone put on a show like this, you have to admire it.
Well, he fell a little short, but I don't think he's going to have problems. He could reach it.
Efren really needs to bear down here and go ahead and complete this run for a perfect match.
The luck not with Johnny Archer. Now, can Reyes rectify his mistake by getting straight in amongst the balls? That's a great shot, but is he going to be punished? Well, he's got some spin on there to stop that guy behind the 9.
Yeah, but I'm not sure he has a shot on the 2. Does the 2 pass the 6 for the corner? Or does it pass the 3 ball for the other corner?
No, but he's got options. You know, he could play a very clever shot here. Try and bank the 2 ball up and down the table and hit the 5. He could play a safety shot. He's got a few options to play here, and he's playing the conservative shot. No risk involved in that. Asking the questions of Johnny Archer.
I'm a little surprised he left that much distance between the cue ball and the 6. He's given Johnny more navigating room than
Excuse me, please.
I might imagine that he would have.
Settle down over there. Thank you.
Bit of movement in the crowd. Our referee, Michaela Tab, stopping them from moving around. This game of 9-ball pool is a slightly different atmosphere. There's a bit more razzmatazz around, especially in the evening sessions. But even so, you don't want unnatural movements in the crowd.
Well, someone violated Michaela's cell phone rule, and you do not break the rules in Michaela's room.
Referees not just 9-ball pool, but now referees on the snooker circuit, and was in action at the Crucible this year, first time. Thoroughly enjoyed the experience. Got a couple of column inches in the papers, only a few minor middle page pull-outs. Good referee though, and goes about her business as you would expect a top-class referee to do. Authoritative.
Extraordinarily, sir. You see what Johnny Archer is measuring. It's very, very obvious. He wants to hit this point on that rail, which will send him into a contact with the 2 balls. What happens after the contact? I think the contact's almost automatic.
Well, yeah. I mean, the trouble is, this level, Johnny Archer's has got to try and work out a way of getting them safe. He'll be trying to hit a certain part of that too. Such is the standard of escaping from these shots. They try and make a ball off of the cushion. It's not come out well.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy with this. He's going to be really unhappy with what he comes to the table with next time.
Well, obviously this orange 5 is begging to be made. As long as he makes contact with the 2, he can obviously knock the 5 in somehow. Will he play some sort of combination, or does he not then know where the 2 ball's going to go?
Yeah, I don't like that. I would
No,
just,
you're right. Yes, he's going to try and play with running spin and then off the cushion and contact the 5 and then send the cue ball down towards the 2.
that's a brilliant shot,
Yeah, but
but it didn't work.
exactly. He got too much spin on the cue ball, and the cue ball chased up the table too fast for his liking. 2 went back up the table as the cue ball was coming back down.
Yeah, the brilliant part of that shot was he sent the cue ball in the same direction down the table as the 2 ball, so they should have stayed together and he should have wound up with a shot. Instead, he has a bank shot to worry about.
Oh, well, that's a killer. A killer from Manila.
Manila, okay.
Fair enough. Thanks
got
for,
through
I'm
with
sure it's
that
been
one.
done. Yeah, I just had to say it once. But you know, what quality of that's a very important shot to be able to play. Well, it was a killer from Manila.
Yes, it was.
If ever you're going to say it, that was the time to say it, surely.
Oh,
Okay.
watch the side pocket here. Oh, he's got it clear. All right. Efren looking pretty good here.
Not only the ability to play positional play, but banking balls and guaranteeing to bank them, knowing full well if you miss, you could lose the match. There's another discipline that you have to be a master of. Spinning the cue ball round the table. A couple of, oh no, perhaps no, sorry, just holding it in the top of the table for the 7. Got my order of balls mixed up then. Coming back down the table now for the 8.
Has a really easy job here to get on the 8. The question will be, how does he land on the 8 to travel back up table for the 9 ball?
And once again, Efren Reyes being let off the hook slightly by the misfortune of Johnny Archer not making a ball on the break.
The break shot is the critical shot in 9 ball at this level. On the amateur level, you might come to the table several times in a single game, but not with these boys. And Efren Reyes.
Yeah,
To defeat these great modern-day champions.
I think so.
Oh, he kind of hit it with the easy break, and he's going to make a ball. Now, if he doesn't get straight in, he's got action here. But he got straightish. Earl is at a 9:23 pace. Ray is 7:92, and that's mostly because of a couple of bad kick shots. Now, buddy, this is rough here.
He's really got to spin this. He's got to spin it a lot.
I'm not sure I wouldn't go rail first with like a just above center ball.
Awful small pockets here.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe he can get beyond the 8 here. We'll see. Oh, that's a pretty shot.
Man, he got a lot of juice on it. He still didn't get down far enough.
No.
But he got down far enough for real first.
Yes, he did. I like hitting this fairly easy, too. I don't want to hit this too hard.
The problem with this, if you get a shot at 3, it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long shot unless you draw it. Oh, what's he doing?
Well, maybe he's got a curve to get far enough in there to go rail first and make it.
See,
Nice shot.
he got a shot, but it's a long one.
Well, he's got some choices here. He might be able to miss the 5 if he hits it easy. But I'm not so sure I wouldn't just go to make this. And I hit it a pretty good clip, and there's an excellent chance he'll have a good shot on the 5 ball.
I believe he's going to cinch the 3. I don't think he's going to just do his
Exactly.
best to make the 3.
I didn't think he was going to roll it. That's a great shot. Great shot. I like the fact that the way he shot it, it's almost 100% make on a 3 ball. Dribbling that ball long distance in battle conditions is usually bad news. Now 1 rail underneath the 7, like that. Nice shot. Now the rest of this rack, pretty much a foregone conclusion. I don't know why he did that. I could have gotten straight in. Would have been a little easier. Well, can he draw it over to about the third diamond on the lower left-hand
Yeah, I
side
think
rail?
so. Straight across table.
Oh, he had a better angle on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Buddy is getting ever more interesting. It's going to be knotted up at 3 games each.
These guys like to play hill-hill matches anyway.
Here's the break. Oh, so important. Oh, it's a brilliant one.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Hang on. No,
Oh, but
it's
you can't believe it, can you?
No. Thank you.
You
just
can't believe it.
just when you thought he'd got it all nicely lined up. Cue ball, 1 ball, and 8 ball lined up in a way that will just break your heart. Look at that little kick.
No.
Well,
Thank you.
That is the lifeline that Efren Reyes needed.
well, there looks like a pretty simple safety, sending the 1 ball up and down the table in a straight line, trying to plant it in the middle where that chalk is, or as close as possible, and then snooker behind the 9 and the 8. That would seem to be a pretty elementary shot. It's a bit shy of pace, I think. Oh, he might just have got there. Nope. It's on a snooker. It's a very risky pot. If he can get past to the outside edge, the left-hand edge, it's still a risky pot to take on. What does he do? The slow safety to the side cushion just before the middle pocket.
Well, they always say, don't they, Steve, in this game, the great players are the guys that go out and win the match. You don't win a match by playing safe, but surely here, hill, caution has got to be the #1 factor.
Well, firstly, we don't know whether he can actually clip the left-hand edge. I don't think he can, but there is the possibility of the long bank just going past the 6, but it's so risky.
And with no safety net, why would you take that risk?
Well, there may be a slight element of safety. Oh, that's a great shot. That is a great shot. What a shot! What a shot! He had the safety element with the 8 ball. There was an element of it. What a great strike. That was never anywhere else. He's got to convert this now.
He will, surely. It's flashes of brilliance like that that just remind you of why this man is the great exponent of this craft.
One thing he's got to do, he's got to keep his body still on the shot. He's got to keep down on the shot. As long as they're elementary straight in, I think he'll be okay on that, but keep that body movement down. Okay, fair enough. Well, it's been a marvellous effort from Babika to get back in this match. Don't take anything away from him. But I think Reyes is over the line.
Well, we thought that against Tony Crosby, didn't we? He had the 9 ball in the last rack. Surely that particular lightning's not going to strike twice.
Carom lost it for a fraction there, but he's back.
And Reyes looks like he's back as well. But only just. Well, they'll go nuts in just a moment. All that pent-up energy about to be released.